Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Man-at-Arms, the heroic master of weapons, rounding out Wave 1 of the Masters of the Universe Origins line. I was very excited to find this guy in my local Walmart. I had a pre-order for him, but then I was actually able to find him in store before the pre-order got filled, so they are showing up in Walmarts. I understand if you're not comfortable going to your local Walmart, they have been online, I believe, so definitely just keep checking walmart.com, but I was very excited to find him because, like I said, this will round out Wave 1 for me. Just the figures. I still have Battle Cat and the Sky Sled to review. I have Battle Cat. Still have not been able to find the Sky Sled. So hopefully one day, fingers crossed, I will be able to get one because it looked really cool. Plus, I really want Prince Adam. But in any case, we'll talk about the packaging like I always do. Love this packaging. Very nostalgic. Very reminiscent of the original packaging. Just has the new for 20 and the modern posing retro play blast there to let you know that it is not exactly the same. So people, I guess, I don't think anyone could try to sell these as vintage figures, but just in case they have distinct markings so you can't. Coming around to the back, really cool artwork there. I like that quite a bit. Let me move up there. And you eagle-eye viewers may have already noticed, but this version of Man-at-Arms has his iconic mustache. The original toy did not. And then they gave him the mustache in the cartoon. And so now they have kind of taken that element from the cartoon and put it onto the figure here. So we do have Duncan with his mustache. So very, very cool. He's also going to have some armor pieces that we're going to put on that are in the packaging behind him. You can kind of see him there. Very much like Beastman was. But again, you have the cross-sell here with the other figures. This is all of Wave 1. And then it has the two pictures here detailing out some of the features. He can hold his weapons. He has articulations, things like that. But yeah, pretty cool. He does have a comic book, but it's that same Beast barrage that literally everyone in Wave 1 has had. So I'm not going to waste any more time on it. But let's go ahead. Let's get Man-at-Arms out of the packaging here so we can take a closer look. So here is Man-at-Arms out of the packaging. I've gone ahead and attached his 3 armor pieces. He's got one here for his shin. He's got one here for kind of his upper arm. And then he has another one down here for the lower arm. Now in the original toy, this was one solid piece. And you didn't have to worry about anything because the arms were one solid piece. But because he has the articulation in the elbow, now they've gone and given us 2 pieces. So as not to hinder, they can move independently. That's a big deal. I really appreciate them doing that, because that would have been very short-sighted to give us one long piece and then have that articulation point that would effectively be kind of locked by that. So that was really nice looking out, and I appreciate that. Again, I do like the mustache. I am one who kind of likes the look of the cartoon. If he was, original toy accurate and didn't have the mustache, I would have been fine with that too, but I think that's a fun little addition. Head moves all the way around on the ball joint there. Mine's a little loose, but it holds poses. Like if you wanted to look over here, it's not going to droop or anything, but it just feels kind of loose as you're moving it around. Otherwise, he has typical shoulder joint hinge with a rotation, similar elbow joint hinge with a rotation. You have a rotation and a hinge in the wrist as well. You have a waist swivel. You have a hinge and then a bit of a swivel here in the legs. Mine's really tight and he doesn't really want to come forward all that much. So I'll be interested to see how vehicles and such work. Because a couple of mine have this situation where maybe if I don't know, the legs don't really want to come all that forward. But we have a hinge and a swivel there in the knee, and then you also have a boot swivel, and then you have a ankle rotation and rock back and forth there as well. So a lot of nice articulation on these. I will say right off the bat, though, I didn't notice it until I opened it. Big chunk of paint missing on the jewel there in the middle, and then you can see that the blue has bled a little bit into like his loincloth area, which is kind of a bummer. So I don't know, I guess I'll chalk it up to battle damage or something like that. But yeah, I guess just if you're picking these up, make sure you check the figure inside the bubble before you just grab one. This was the only one they had at my store, so I just grabbed it without thinking. And didn't see that till I got him home. He does have his iconic mace, which you can see fits very snugly into his hand, so I appreciate that. He does have the like gauntlets or bracers, whatever you want to call them, right there. He's got it on both hands. It's covered up over here, but unpainted. But they weren't painted on the original toy either. So, yeah, I really like him. I like him quite a bit. like I said, with the exception of the paint mishap, but I'm sure that's just mine. I mean, lines have QC issues. What are you going to do? He's a really cool, very fun figure, very reminiscent of the original. Like I said, really appreciate them looking out and making that two separate pieces so it doesn't hinder the articulation. And I love the inclusion of the mustache, so I'm definitely team mustache if that's a thing. But yeah, the figure looks great. Really, really fun. Very happy with this, and I've enjoyed all of Wave 1 so far. I can't wait for Wave 2, and I need to get to the vehicles of Wave 1 before Wave 2 comes out, because I think there's going to be vehicles for Wave 2 as well. So have to stay current, have to keep up with the releases. I just can't find a Sky Sled. That's my problem. I need to find one. But in any case, great figure here. Love him. Definitely recommend him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.